Now let's visit one of Kentucky's centennial farms.
They came to the United States in 1844, and then they came to this area, bought this farm in 1883. Joseph and Mary Rubert were the original settlers here, and they brought 6 of their 12 children to this area with them. At that time, they bought 350 acres in one plot. Now, they bought several other surrounding plots at different times, but that was the original purchase at that time. The other boys, as they got older, bought farms that joined this one.
We went to the movie, got married in Catalysburg. We went to Huntington to the movie and come back. And I never will forget, we went in the door to the kitchen over there. And Elton's mother was sitting there. And he said, "Okay, Mom," said, "I brought her in." Said, "Here she is." And pushed me in the door where she was in the bed. I've been here ever since. That's 1932. And I got up the next morning and I never was so surprised. I never had been here on the place. And why, it just looked like a desert out there. There wasn't a soul around. No houses, no people, nothing. Just that house over there where we lived. What did I do? I went to cooking for all this bunch of men here. And I didn't know nothing about anything about cooking. And I said to Gran, I said, "Well, why if they don't like it?" She said, "Well, if they don't like that, just fix it a little different and give it to them again." So she was she taught me about everything I knew.
You know, everybody thinks, "Oh, Kentucky, you're a small farmer." Well, if it wasn't for a lot of small farmers, the American, you know, we're kind of the backbone. Yeah, there's a lot more bigger farmers out there, but I think we take a lot better pride in our land than a lot of people do. You know, if you got a big farm, you kind of have to span out and get people local or people to help you work it and stuff. And we try to do everything ourselves. Take a lot more pride in what we do. You know, when you look back and see something you planted growing, it gives you a good feeling.
The future I see for this farm is I see a legacy being carried on. As long as I'm alive and able, I'm going to farm it, and hopefully my son will have the opportunity to do so, to carry on the farm as long as he so desires. And if Addison or other children come into the family, I hope they have the same opportunity if they so desire to farm it. I understand that this farm, as we well know, with land value stuff, it's worth a lot of money, but it's worth a lot to us just to farm. And for me, being a Kentucky farmer is just taking pride in the fact that, you know, we have this Kentucky Pride logo, and to me it's just the fact that I'm a Kentucky farmer. I'm proud of the fact that I'm farming in Kentucky, farming land that my family's handed down through the generations, and the fact that, you know, I have an opportunity to provide for my family and make a living and do something that I love, and that's farm.